Liam, my 2-year-old son, I swear, was the spawn of the devil. One time, he tricked me into the kitchen with a startling scream. I ran to his aid, of course, only to be purposely stabbed in the leg by a fork he was hiding around the corner with. A 2-year-old doing that kind of thing. To be honest, I knew something wasn't right from the day he was born. But I don't really want to get into that. So, Liam was a handful, and to top it all off, I was heavily pregnant with our second child. Needless to say, I was exhausted. My boyfriend at the time, and father of both children, was pretty strange to say the least. He was handsome and charismatic, and I loved my little family, but the highly strange and secretive bond he had with his family was just pure creepy. I had gone on vacation with him and his family. We were staying in a tall apartment complex, roughly 15 stories high, and we were on the 10th floor. As I mentioned, I was exhausted and everyone kept telling me to take a nap and that they'd watch Liam for me. So, off I went. I woke about an hour later and went into the living room. There stood his entire family, creating a perfect circle. They were all in dark, leather cloaks, and something was drawn on the hardwood floor in the center of them. I would have been able to see it fully if my attention were not then distracted by the sound of Liam's laughter. It was a sickening laugh. When I looked out to the balcony, there he was, climbing over the railing. What seemed like hours, but was in fact just seconds, I had raced to the balcony to save him. He had one leg over the railing as I got there. I reached out, time stopped completely as I tried to grab him. That hauntingly dull sound that followed will forever plague my dreams. He was once my little baby boy, and now he was the horrific, bloody sight of a contorted body, one that actually seemed to be growing the more I stared at him. Growing. I swear his eyes began burning red embers as his arms seemed to stretch and snap. I turned back to the room where they were, but they were gone. Poof, disappeared. All that was left was a circle of their dark leather cloaks. 2 minutes later, I was in labor. I was in sheer agony. The pain seemed to be tearing me open, inch by inch from the inside out. Like little tiny kitten claws digging away at each layer of flesh, I somehow managed to make it to the kitchen. I scrambled, searched, and struggled through the pain, and my world was almost black. Then I finally found a knife. Some might call me a bad mother, but I regret absolutely nothing.